Good morning, class. Today I'm going to be reading this book, My Steps, and it is written by Sally Derby, so she is the author, and it is illustrated by Ajoa J. Burrows. So this person drew or did the pictures, and this book has received an award. It's a child's best book. Whenever it's a pretty day, I plan my steps, while cars and buses swish down the street, and people walk by on the sidewalk. Sometimes I know the people, and then I say, "Morning, Mrs. Johnson. Afternoon, Preacher Jones." But my mom always says, "Don't you go talking to strangers." So I don't. I look away. At the top of my steps is the stoop where I play with my friends, Essie. Every morning before Essie comes, I bring the broom out. I sweep away all the dirt and the ants and the bugs and the glass if someone got broken in the night. My stoop has sides, 2 walls made of bricks. When I was 5, I couldn't see over them. Now I'm so big that those walls are only up to here on me. See? Essie and I pretend the walls are horses, and we climb up and ride. Sometimes when my mom's not looking, we stand on the horses' backs, like the lady in the circus. Essie and I like to color. She sits on 2 and puts her paper on 3. I sit on 4 and put my paper on 5. That way we each have our own desk, just like in school. But if we don't put away our crayons, that old sun can melt them, so they stick to the steps. It takes a lot of scraping when crayons stick to cement. Some days when the sun's so bright it makes me squint. If I ask and ask, my mom brings out a blanket and hangs it from wall to wall. Then Essie and I, we have a shady cave where we sit and tell secrets so quietly that people walking by don't even know we're there. I have another friend, that's Nicholas. When he comes, we all play Stone School. Here's how we play. I'm teacher first because there are my steps. I put my hands behind my back and hide a little stone. Then I put my hands out in front. Essie and Nicholas sit in 1, that's kindergarten, and they make turns guessing which hand. When they guess right, they get to move up to 1st grade, and whoever gets to 4th grade first gets to be teacher next. Sometimes on summer afternoons, when the cement is hot through your shoes, the firemen open up the hydrant near my steps. The water shoots out and splashes down the street. Kids I don't even know come running till my ears are full of shouting and laughing. We get our clothes wet and our faces wet and our hair wet, and we kick and splash and run till the firemen close the hydrant. After, Mom lets us each have a popsicle, and we sit on my steps in our wet clothes and forget all about being hot. Summer is better than fall, hot is better than cold, but I keep my steps clean. Even when Mom says it's too cold to play on them, before school I sweep away all the leaves. If the leaves were wet, I have leaf prints on my steps, like shadow leaves. When I come home from school, the leaf prints are gone, but I have more leaves to sweep. After fall, the winter comes, shivering in. I shovel the snow and scrape the ice, but that's hard. When I finish, my mom says, "Girl, let me feel that muscle." Even in the winter, I'm glad I have my steps, all 5 of them. And when I come back from away, I run up the steps like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I push open the door and I shout, "I'm home." So I want you to think, how is this little girl how does she help the people in her community? And you can think about community as all the people you live around, like in a town, or the community of people that you live close to, like this little girl and her 2 friends. How does she help them? Hi, the book that I'm going to be reading you today is called Alicia's Happy Day, and it is written by Meg Starr, and the art is by Yinghua Hu and Cornelius Van Wright. So they are the ones that did the illustrations. Balloons. I wonder what this book's going to be about, if it's about balloons. May you have a day that's twirly and swirly. May you hear salsa and start to dance. And salsa is a type of music and dance. May the flags all fly for you. And there's flags from all different countries. Airplanes right in the sky for you. It says happy birthday. Walk signs say walk in time for you. And pigeons bow shiny next to you. While friends decorate in chalk for you. Look, they drew a cake. May the orange lady give a ribbon of peel to you. May Mammy and Pappy and Puppy hug you. Titi Penelope sing to you. And baby Annabelle give his bobo to you. They're all treating this little girl very special. May you laugh as loud as you want, with no one to stop you, because all of us were all for you. That's why we sing birthday to you, happy birthday to you. And look, here's the baker, and look what he made for this little girl. And that's the end. So in this book, there's lots of community helpers, but I think probably the most important community helper was maybe the baker, because he made something delicious for that little girl's special day. And that's the end.